What's going on, guys? Coming at y'all with another video. As you can see, I'm on home time right now. Been doing pretty good. I haven't dropped a video in a little minute. So a lot's been going on. Life's been real busy. Nothing bad, not really. So yeah, I know I dropped those last few videos. I was at home. So yeah, I actually took a LOA, leave of absence, from Walmart for a little minute. I don't know if I've said it before. I'm pretty sure I have mentioned it on the channel, at least kind of hinted to it. I can't remember off the top of my head. But Janice is pregnant, so yeah, we're pregnant with fourth kid. So she's been having a hard time with the pregnancy, so I took some time off work to stay home and help her out, make sure she was good. So we got her back on her 2 feet, and so I just finished my first full week back at work with Walmart, still doing the thing, enjoying it and living life. So yeah, I've been responding to some of the comments and whatnot, as many as I possibly can from the ones I just see you guys comment on the various videos. And you know, I got one subscriber basically kind of asked, you know, what did I do to get to Walmart? And I personally don't feel like I've done anything special in life or in general that's gotten me able to drive for Walmart. I feel like I'm no better or no worse than anybody else. I'm just average everyday person. I haven't done anything special, not in my opinion at least. So I guess I'll just go ahead and jump right into what I've done in my life that you can put on a resume, that I guess everything that I've done in life that got me to, I guess, this point of driving for Walmart. Like I'm saying, I'm not saying it's a blueprint for success or a blueprint for failure. It's not a what to do or what not to do list. I'm just gonna talk about my life. It is what it is. So, because the person basically asked, he's like, you know, what did you do? And I said exactly what I've done. So I said, well, why not make a more in-depth video and talk about it? So I'm gonna hop right into it. So let's see. I went to college. I served in the military. I was a parachute rigger in the Army. I was in law enforcement for 5.5 years. During that time, I've had a chance to, in law enforcement, I had a chance to work and do traffic as a traffic officer. I also had a chance to work with crime suppression, but a majority of my time as a law enforcement officer, I was a beat officer, basically meaning that, you know, you call 911 and, you know, somebody comes out to your call and helps you out, you know, whatever you've got going on. It could have been a domestic, it could have been shooting, it could have just been a disagreement that you're having with someone else. It's, you know, it's been from, you know, even just a noise complaint because the neighbor's dog is barking too loud. So, I mean, I've had a chance to dabble in a lot of stuff during my law enforcement career. After that, I decided to start driving trucks. I started driving trucks in October of 2017. As you guys know, that I've been following my channel for a while. I started with rail transport, and I went through and got my CDL license. CDL, the L stands for license. So I got my CDL in Conley, Georgia, at the Conley Terminal for rail transport. And during my time with rail, I did van and I did flatbed, a little bit of refrigerated, but 99% of it was van and flatbed, and some oversized. After that, I went to Anderson Trucking Service, ATS, out of St. Cloud, Minnesota. And I drove for them. I left rail in May of 2019 and started with ATS in May of 2019, same year. Like literally I had no time off. I left rail, turned in the truck, went home, and then got on a flight and went to orientation for ATS. Like I said, 0 time off. And at ATS I did specialized. So we over there at Specialized Fleet, you're going to do flatbed, step deck, and RGN. And so I'd say it's probably pretty much about a good fair mixture of each one. Probably about 33% flatbed, 33% step, and 33% RGN. You definitely got a good mixture of all of them. So yeah, I did that from May of 2019 until January of 2021, which is when I went to Walmart. Now, during my tenure at ATS, I obtained my TWIC, which is your Transportation Workers Industry Card. I obtained my TWIC. I got my hazmat, my doubles and triples endorsement, and my tanker endorsement. So I got all 4 of those while I was at ATS. I think it does note to mention that I was a trainer at rail for van and flatbed. And when I went to ATS doesn't have trainers, but you can become like a mentor, and kind of talk to your fleet manager about it. But basically, like, let's say there's somebody that's a new hire or somebody that has no flatbed experience in ATS, like, hey, we'll give you a chance, and they're trying to learn the ropes. ATS has a department where you can actually send in pictures of your load. It's like a 24/7 help hotline. It's pretty neat. You send, like, if you're not sure, you can send in like the securement job that you've done, and someone on the other end is going to actually help you out if you have any questions. So I was not part of that, but just saying that's something ATS offers. I was not part of that, but I was on a list. So, like, let's say my fleet manager, on his board, let's say he got new drivers and whatnot that have no flatbed or specialized experience. I let him know, like, hey, it's okay if you send them my information or send them my number. Like, it doesn't matter if I'm at home time or if I'm at work, day or night, 24/7, 365, I'm available. If they need help, you can send them my information and I will gladly help them out. And he did. So, I mean, I had plenty of people that were new to specialized in flatbed in general. And, I helped them out. It is what it is. I helped them out and I enjoyed it. So yeah, like I said, I did that while I was at ATS. I got up to a Class 2 specialized driver while I was there. So, which a lot of advantage, which means you pulled a lot of oversize to get to that point. I did that, and then Walmart, called me after I applied, and they called me a few months later, and they were just like, hey, are you still interested in Walmart? And I was like, absolutely. And then, went through the process of getting, going through the paperwork and background check, yada, 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 that you got to go through before you go through onboarding. I got my onboarding date, went to Walmart, made the onboarding orientation in 2 weeks with a trainer, and I've been out with Walmart since. I really like it. Just like any other company, there are things you like and things you don't like, but I would definitely say, by a massive long shot, that the pros greatly outweigh the cons of Walmart. It's outstanding. They really and truly do. The pros super by a long shot outweigh the cons. So yeah, that's my, who I've driven for, what I've done, I guess, that you can put on a resume. Now let's talk about safety, my safety aspect. So all drivers know you have like a DAC report, stuff that, reports accidents and incidents and things that have happened in your career. I've had no incidents that I've done. Like on my DAC report, you have stuff where like an incident happened where somebody backed into me, stuff like that. But I've never had an incident where I have torn off a mirror or damaged the truck or, hit somebody else's equipment. Nothing ever like that. So it's clean as far as at-fault incidents. I've had one accident, which was not at fault, unpreventable, because I've talked about this before, or at least I'm pretty sure I've talked about it. I know I've talked to people in person about it, but I don't know if I've done it like on YouTube. But there's several types of accidents you can have as a truck driver. You can have a not at fault, unpreventable. You can have a not at fault but preventable. And you can have an at-fault accident. I'm not going to dive into talking about those three types. The names kind of clearly give them away as to the type of accidents. But I had a not at fault, unpreventable accident, and it was when I was with Rail. I had been driving for about 7 months, 6-7 months at the time, and yeah, I was up in like Connecticut actually, and it's so wild. Like this girl, she straight up just pulled out of a parking lot, and she just hit the drives on my truck, and then ended up hitting the trailer skirt on my trailer, and then flattening one of the tires on the trailer and one of the tires on my truck. She just straight T-boned me. And what was actually pretty funny was that, so she had an accident that Monday, and her car got, taken to the shop, and they were working on it. And that accident happened on a Friday. It happened in the same exact spot. She did the same exact thing, and the same officer came out and worked her accident again. And she's like, I'm so sorry. And she's like, it's my fault. This time her car was totaled because, well, she hit a semi truck this time and not a regular car. So her car was totaled this time. And yeah, she's really sweet, really nice girl, young girl, probably a little bit younger than me, not by much, probably like a year or two. Her dad came out. Her dad was actually a truck driver. He used to be one, and then he stopped because he opened up some kind of business, and then it really took off. So he left trucking to do that business. But so yeah. Her dad was like, what happened? And she was like, I was in a rush to get to the office, because she works for him at his office. So she's like, I was in a rush to get to the office, and I just pulled out. I didn't see him. I just pulled out, and yeah. And he was like, "Oh, you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good." It was all good. She admitted to it. Rail safety heard her admit to it, because I was on the phone with them, and then they heard the officer say, yeah, there was absolutely nothing you could have done to prevent it. She just pulled right out. Like, there was nothing you could have done. So, all's well and ends well. I mean, got the case number, incident, turned it into the company. I mean, that was it. Haven't heard anything from it since. So, yeah, that happened. It was actually funny. Her dad was trying to hook me up with her. It was wild. Yeah, the dad tried to hook me up with his daughter. And so yeah, there's that. And I had that one bullshit ass ticket that when I was with ATS. So yeah, it was such a dumbass ticket. Like, it was so stupid that when Walmart asked about it, because you know they ask about that kind of stuff when you go through your you know, you're on the phone interview and whatnot, just you know, double check what you put on your application. Like, they asked about it and they were just like, really? And I was like, I'm dead serious. They gave me a ticket for that. They were just like, that is the stupidest thing to give somebody a ticket for. It was next level fucking stupid. But yeah, they were just, Walmart just like, that doesn't even make any fucking sense. Why would they give you a ticket for that? So yeah, I dropped a video on that when I actually got the ticket, so I talked to you guys about that already. So y'all can go back and search some of my older videos. It's the only video I have on like tickets or a citation or anything. So yeah, so I've had one ticket, complete bullshit, and one not at fault, unpreventable accident. So yeah, that's my path. That's, you know, that's the course that I took to getting to Walmart. Like I said, I don't think I'm anybody special or done anything that's just so epically awesome. You know, I just tried to be safe and, you know, was able to accomplish that. So as always, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and y'all have a great day.